Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Liz and it has been such a long time since I have filmed in my regular setup instead of like my iPhone or anything else. So in this video it's just going to be a huge mishmash of different collections. So one being the Sephora sale haul, just accumulation over time, things I just haven't shown you. It's been so much stuff. There's different categories, there's different buckets, there's a lot. So the first thing I'm gonna grab are my eyeshadow palettes. So like I said, this whole big box is full and that's just starting out, and a couple of these are just mirrors that I've collected over the way. So since those are the first thing sticking out, that's the first thing I'm gonna grab. So the first mirror I got was from the Glam Light collection. This was the Glam Light and Ghostface. They have since done Friday the 13th. They have since done Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street, obviously. And Jason Voorhees. So it's just, anyways, so I have since bought the entire Friday the 13th collection, so that's on its way to me, but it's not going to be included in this video because it's just, I'm not going to hold on to it. But yeah, I love this. And the second mirror I got was from ColourPop, and this was the Mandalorian collaboration Star Wars. Obviously it has Grogu on top. It's a small little mirror. Alright, so the first category of eyeshadow palettes are all from Alter Ego. So if you don't know, they dupe the Natasha Denona's, I believe, $69 palettes that I'm just not gonna pay for full price. I'm sorry, I just can't afford it. So I got the alternatives. I'm just gonna show you pictures of the eyeshadow palettes they're supposed to be duping from Natasha Denona because I cannot remember them off the top of my head. This is the Harmony one, and again I will pop up pictures for reference, but this is supposed to dupe. And this is the Sakura palette. And this is the Shadow Kiss palette. And this is the Midsummer palette. All from Alter Ego. So the next section I'm going to show you are all from ColourPop. So this was the Harry Potter collaboration, and I did buy the entire collaboration. There are a few products that I have since gifted away, and they were the 3 graphic liners. I will show you swatches, but I do not use graphic liners whatsoever, so I did gift them to my best friend. Yeah, so again, and it keeps the shades here. It's just, look at this. Take the second to look at this. It is absolutely beautiful, and I do love Harry Potter. We are not going to talk about Miss J.K. Rowling and her controversies. We're just not. But anyways, so in addition, it does have the names on the actual eyeshadow palette. Just right here, the Invisibility Cloak shade just screams Gryffindor, right? So I am personally the Ravenclaw, and my husband is a Hufflepuff. And funny enough, my best friend and her boyfriend are exactly the same houses, which is, anyways, so we're going to keep it looking this way. And then now obviously it's made to look like a book, and then even like the inside, I don't know if you could tell, but the inside, it has like the houses. Attention to detail. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm absolutely keeping it in its sleeve. So the next one is the Aurora Struck palette. Just obviously it's supposed to resemble the Northern Lights, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And just the shades. And this was a freebie, the Control Alt Glam palette. There was, I guess, Mariella collaboration. I'm sorry, I don't know who that is. The next grouping of eyeshadow palettes is from Glam Light. Now, okay, so here's the thing. I got this as a gift from my best friend during my bachelorette party. So this specifically has a lenticular shifting display. Obviously, I hope you can hear that. But so it's going to be very difficult to show, and I have no idea if it's showing, but I'm trying to. So my best friend did get me a few other items from this specific collection that I will show later on. The next two are from a release from a long time ago, but I got these from TJ Maxx. I believe this was $8 and this was $12, and normally they're like $24 each. I love a deal, so yeah. Moving on to the Aviation Urbina collection palette. Now each of these I got at a different time, but I got all of these from TJ Maxx, and I believe this one I got for like $18, and the other two I probably got like half price, and I just had to get it. This is very much fall, very much beautiful. So yeah, and I already currently have the purple one up there. I just refer to them as like pink, orange, blue, and you know, whatever, but it's just gorgeous. And the next one is the blue one. So the next 4 are all from Tarte, and specifically I got these in the kits. A lot of these I got from the kits, but it's like basically like, I don't know, it breaks down to like 12 per palette. And Tarte does have a good formula. You could say leaning towards more the basic side, but good nonetheless. So this is the Tartelette one. See, very basic, but good formula. So I haven't tried these specifically, but I know Tarte has a good formula. But yeah, hopefully I'm saying this correctly. This is the Maracuja Juicy palette. I know they have their lip kits going viral on TikTok right now, but I have enough lippies. I might get that later, but as of right now, I do not have it. So yeah, this is the Glamazon. So it has a highlighter, a blushy pink highlighter. Sometimes they call it a blush lighter, where it's like a combination between a blush and a highlighter. Use it how you feel like it. And then just like a bronzer shade. They could have called this Tartelette Startlet. Maybe just me. Maybe that's stupid. I don't know. But missed opportunity in my opinion, which is just, who cares? Tartelette Startlet. They could have done that. But anyways, it's Tartelette Starlight. Beautiful nonetheless. So again, this is another one that I picked up from TJ Maxx, I believe. So this is Too Faced Better Than Chocolate. So this is the category where I have gone onto a multi-chrome kick. So I did pick up the Danessa Myricks Lightworks Volume 4, I believe, I Am palette. So this is just this shade. I'm keeping it because it tells me like the shimmers and everything. I still know what they are, but I still wanted to keep it just for reference. So the top shades are all topper shimmers. The middle row is all multi-chrome. She calls them shifters. Multi-chromes to me. But yeah. So the top row is all like shimmer toppers, the middle row is all multi-chromes, and then the bottom row is all like metallics. This is all shimmer shade multi-chrome palette. I've previously done a full in-depth review about Lethal Cosmetics, so if you want to watch that video, I'll pin it here. But basically, I created these palettes. So this entire palette is full of either multi-chromes or just shimmery shades. So basically this top row up to this blue color right here are all just shimmer shades, and then moving forward they're all multi-chromes. Alrighty, again, Lethal Cosmetics. So the first 6, if I can count correctly, yes, the first 6 are just pure metal shades. They're not multi-chromes, but the remaining 6 are multi-chromes. Okay, so I wasn't lying when I said I divided these into buckets. So just for the sake of time, I'm just going to put them all up here and I'm going to go through them. Each bucket has a different specification as to category. There is a skincare bucket, there is a lip bucket, there is a face bucket, and then just 3 different categories in one bucket. The next thing I'm going to move on to is the Glamlight and Scooby-Doo collaboration. Let's just take a second to appreciate this box. It's gorgeous, and even down to the inside packaging. Anyways, I bought this because it's gorgeous one, and to replace my previously existing makeup bag. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to the monster bucket. So I got this for myself as like a birthday gift, which is like this past September. Like I said, I've been collecting these for a while. So this is not exactly the jellyfish palette. So Hourglass basically released, I believe, the jellyfish, the snake, maybe the owl, I believe. But this basically was the snake palette in the jellyfish packaging. For the jellyfish packaging was associated with the lightest of this collection. So I got the deepest of this collection. And these are all new shades. So honestly, I've used the highlighter, the blush, and they're absolutely gorgeous. So again, I got this in a kit. There's missing one of the lightest shade because again, I gave it to my best friend. Okay, so this is the medium one, I believe, and this is like a step up from the medium one. Okay, so like I said, my friend did get me other products from the collection. I'm trying to shift it in all different directions so you can kind of see. But anyways, one of them matches the inside of it. The next 3 are all highlighters, and it's the next portion of the Harry Potter and ColourPop collaboration. Now, I wish the packaging, outside packaging, matched the actual package of the highlighters, because they don't. The inside of the cardboard packaging does match the eyeshadow palette. So this is Buckbeak. This is Hedwig. This is Dobby. Kind of has little socks. Dobby is a free master. Anyways, so the next one I'm going to do are all the lippy products. I'm not even going to use this. I doubt it. I don't know. I just don't want to use it. I just want to keep it for like in its mint condition, I guess. I heard some complaints that they're pretty rough to deal with. I haven't used it, so I wouldn't know. Okay, so the next thing I got was Fenty Beauty, and this is the Little Gloss Balm Trio. So it has Fussy, Hot Chocolate, and Glass Slipper. So I got this from Ulta. Fenty Beauty has recently been added to Ulta, but they're all like either their mini packaging versions of it, so you still kind of get, you know, the experience, but not like as expensive as it was. Okay, so the next thing I got was a set from E.G.G. This is the first time trying out their liquid lipstick formula, and I absolutely love it. For the price, it's just amazing. So the shade Intrigue, and the other ones are Infamous, Vanity, Jealousy, Euphoria, and Crush. So I bought this at the Sephora sale. Now again, it was like in a little set. This is the only one that's not a lip related product. It is a highlighter, like the Pillow Talk set. So this is the lipstick, the lip liner, that is the iconic Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk eyeliner. This is just a lip gloss, obviously. It's like almost like a heart shaped, but yeah, this is like, it has a little puffer. So the next few again are from the ColourPop and Harry Potter collaboration. These are all liquid lipsticks, and these are all lip balms. I did have a weird thing about two of them where it looked like it was kind of sweating. I have no idea if that's normal, but I doubt it's mold. But I don't know, I posted on my TikTok, nobody responded, so I have no idea. But this one is called Wit. So again, it's just a lip balm, and they do have their own scents. I couldn't tell you what this scent is supposed to be, but they all smell good. This one is called Pride, and that works for Slytherin. So yeah. This one is called Courage. This one's like cinnamony. That's not a word. Cinnamony. It is today. And this one is called Patience. I don't know if you can see, but this is the one I was having issues with. They're just named after their characters. So Harry Potter, Ron Weasley. I forgot what her first name was, and it's abbreviated, but it's L. Lovegood. I forgot. I know who she is, but I can't remember her first name. And this is obviously Hermione Granger. That was Harry Potter. And this is Ron Weasley. Befitting for, because he's a ginger, but like, Jesus. And this is, ooh, this is gorgeous. It's more like a glitter gloss. Okay, and last one, this is obviously Hermione. And this is very nude. I might have to mix it with another color because I can't wear this on its own. I can tell you right now. So this is skincare. This I wanted to add in addition to my accessories. I did buy a bunch of earrings, including the ones I'm wearing now. And I believe it's from Livosa. Anyway, so all these are Belief products, and I got all of these in a set. So basically it was like $40, but this moisturizer alone is $40 itself. So you basically got all these 3 products for free. And this is a moisturizing eye balm. This is a Aqua Balm hydrating toner, and this is an Aqua Balm jelly cleanser. These are the Laneige lip sleeping mask. There's a berry, sweet candy, mango, and gummy bear. My favorite. I'm currently working through this one. It's delicious. And it comes with this little applicator. It does come with the mint one, but I gave that one to my best friend. So the next 2 products I got from either TJ Maxx or Marshalls, I'm not sure, but it was extremely discounted. And these are primers. This one's more of a moisturizer. So this is the Hangover Face Primer, No Pore Problem Primer. So this is by Touch in Soul. So this is a Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream moisturizer. Alright, so the next things are like little sets that I got from like Sephora as like a birthday gift, or like, you know, free with purchase or whatever. So this is the Tatcha Soft Cream Cleanser, and it did come with a small of the dewy moisturizer thing, and that I used up. And then the next one is the Glow Recipe. This is from the Watermelon Glow collection. This is the PHA and BHA Pore Tight Toner, and this is the Niacinamide Dewdrops. I did use this right before with my moisturizer, and you know, it can't hurt. The last 2 bits of skincare related is the Lip Butter Balm by Summer Fridays, which was a recommendation from my best friend. This is the Poppy one, and I liked it. And this is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Powder Puff. I feel like once Tati came out with her little powder puff, specifically in a triangular shape, and in the back you have a little spot to like obviously put your hand in and just pat it in. I feel like then it became like a big sensation. Okay, hear me out. Like I said, it's been a while. Okay, I bought these 2 mascaras for my wedding. Maybelline Sky High Waterproof, and the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. just because the wands are different, okay? The wands are a little different. Sometimes I double up my mascara. So I use the Maybelline Sky High to coat the individual lashes. And then I go in with the Lash Paradise to add some volume. And this I got in a set from Tarte. Obviously, they're all like of Tarte's bestsellers, and these are really good, honestly. And I believe it was like $44 for like the whole set. So this is the Tartelette Tubing Mascara. This is the Lights Camera Lash Mascara. And then this is the Big Ego Mascara. It came with the Double Take Tarte eyeliner. It has, obviously it's double-sided, so it has felt tip on one side. And then it just has a cream one on the other. So because I'm trying to save this as much as possible, I'm not gonna start the clock and open these, because once you open it, it's 3 months. These are setting sprays. So this is the One Size on Till Dawn Mattifying Waterproof Setting Spray. And this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Party all night, stay all day. And I got this in a set. Obviously, that's why there are 2 minis, and I believe it was $30. I did hear some complaints that this smells like hairspray, and it kind of looks like it's in a hairspray bottle, but we will see. Okay, she's fine. It smells good. I don't get that hairspray, but it does spray like a hairspray, so I get that, but it doesn't smell like hairspray, in my opinion. Alright, so we're going to move on to the last few little miscellaneous objects. So this is the Sephora makeup tape. So basically, I kind of use Scotch. I use just 3M Scotch tape to do my eyes and make sure I have that crisp, nice little cut. I was hoping it could replace my actual, like, 3M Scotch tape for something more professional, but honestly, by the time I get to my eyes, I have put my foundation, my concealer, and then all the powders on top of that. So this just, it kept bending, but I'm not using it how you're supposed to. But with my 3M Scotch tape, like, it's not a problem. So this is the Hourglass Veil Translucent Setting Powder. I got this as a freebie when I purchased, oh god, palette. So I finally tried, I got a sample size because it's $15 and the full size is a lot of money. But I got the sample, and this is in the shade Medium 1.75 Tiramisu. This is the best eyebrow product I've ever used, and kind of my holy grail. So this is the Dominique's Cosmetics Brow Pencil in the shade Soft Black Brown. I'm just going to show you right now. Do you see that? Like, this is the first brow pencil I've ever used to have that unique shape, and I just swipe it on, you guys. But what I did get was I bought the perfume sets. So this one had the 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods, Daisy Marc Jacobs, Ever So Fresh, Paradox Prada, Valentino Donna Born in Rome. They have like 3 to 4 different ones. This is like the light pink one, I believe. This one is Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue. This is Flower Bomb by Viktor and Rolf. This is Burberry Her Elixir. This is Black Opium by Yves Saint Laurent. This is Tom Ford Ombre Leather. This is Gucci Flora Gorgeous Jasmine. This is Versace Bright Crystal Absolute. This is Lust for Sun. This is Golden Nectar by Ness, New York. This is Replica by Fireplace, Mason Margiela Paris. I have no idea. There is one more, but I did give it to my best friend. I think it was called Missing Person or something like that, but I gave it to my best friend. So once you buy the whole, like, obviously the sampler set, which is like about $80, you can get a full size product of any of those sampler perfumes. So I think it's 100% worth it, like, absolutely. So I did get the Carolina Herrera perfume. It was, I believe it's 1 fluid ounce for the free, like, full size that you get. I did get a collection of the Dossier perfumes, but it wasn't enough to have a full YouTube video about it. So I did do a little video on TikTok about my whole review if you want to go over and check that out. They are a dupe brand for, like, perfumes basically. So from Dossier I got the Gourmand White Flowers, and this is supposed to be a dupe for the Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb, which I now own. And this is Fruity Almond, which is supposed to be the Carolina Herrera Good Girl dupe, which I have right here. And then this is Floral Rhubarb. This is supposed to be the Marc Jacobs Perfect dupe. And then this is Floral Violet, which is the Marc Jacobs Daisy. They smell exactly the same. I couldn't tell you. Now, am I like a, you know, perfume expert? Absolutely not. But can I tell you, for me, they smell exactly the same and have the exact same wear time? Absolutely. So if you want to go ahead and get the name brand, go for it. If you want to go bougie on a budget, it's like 35 bucks. I think it's a great deal. It's amazing. And the full size of the other one is like 100 and plus, depending on which one you get. And also, if you still want to try more of the expensive high-end perfumes, but you don't want this little couple sprays worth of like maybe once or twice, you can do Scentbird. Not sponsored, but I did also do a review on this channel for it. So again, I believe it's $15. You get like a month's supply worth of like high-end products, perfumes. So if you wanted to go that route, you can go that route. It's up to you. You have options here. So finally, we're at the end. But yeah, I've been filming for quite some time. But I did get a couple brush sets. So this was from Sephora. These are just a quick little set I bought off of Amazon. So yeah, that is everything. If you have any questions about what I'm wearing on my face, I do usually link them below, but primarily my routine is pretty much the same. I have about 3 or so get readies with me. If you watch this video all the way to the end, comment down lipstick, like the lips, lipstick, eyes, whatever. It just lets me know that you watched this video all the way to the end. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!